Okay, hello everybody for the second time. My name is Marta Brescia. I am a 25 years old white Mediterranean woman with short black hair and a straight fringe. Today I'm wearing an intense blue jumper. I'm at home, of course, and I'm sitting in front of a plain white wall. Well, I am a predoctoral researcher at the UAB. My supervisors are Pilar Orero and Chris Hughes. So hello, both of you. And today, what I would like to do is to give you a first draft of what hopefully one day will be my thesis dissertation. And I started just 6 months ago, so it is in a very early stage. And the topic is XR accessibility, more concretely 360 video and subtitles for the deaf and the hard of hearing. And it is, of course, an interdisciplinary study as it combines audiovisual translation and media accessibility on the one hand, with immersive environments and 360 video on the other hand. My research is based in the IMAC project, but I'm not going to talk about the IMAC project again because you already know everything about it. And the main inspiration is also all the work carried out by Belén Agulló, who was part of the IMAC project, and her thesis dissertation was about the reception of different types of SDH strategies in immersive environments. I have two main motivations. The first is to make 360 video accessible for all by following the Born Accessible principle, which encourages that accessibility must be at the design stage of any process. And the second is to propose guidelines for creating subtitles in immersive environments. Okay, something I forgot to mention is that my expertise is in audiovisual translation and media accessibility. So when I started back in April with all these things about media, immersive media, immersive environments, 360 video, virtual reality, I was so confused. I started learning about it, and I asked myself a few questions. One of those questions was this one: which tools do we need to produce and consume subtitles in media, in immersive media? There are two basic tools, the VR player and the VR editor. As you can imagine, there is a lack of player supporting audiovisual services, and they, of course, have not been created departing from the user needs. There is an exception, which is the player developed by the AMAC project, as it supports audio description, audio subtitles, sign languages, and other features. There is also an editor developed by IMAC. So I suggested Pilar to work with this editor to create the test for the users. But then Pilar had a better idea and introduced me Chris Hughes and his framework. Again, I'm not going to talk about the framework because we had a 4 hours workshop yesterday about it. But yes, we are working with this framework, and we realized that we need to adapt the research to a new virtual environment, which is a natural result of this COVID-19 crisis we are living. And we need to design a methodology for online testing. So here you are the shortcomings. This is where I am right now. So I think this is the most interesting part of my presentation. We don't know yet how many people do we need to achieve significant results, as there are studies suggesting that 5 people are enough. But Agnieszka Swarkowska said yesterday that to do an eye tracking study, if you want to measure the immersiveness of the content, you need at least 30 participants, if I remember well. So here it is a question to answer. Also, the material is an issue. What material are we going to use? We need an engaging and also with no rights reserved material so that we can get the users more involved in the test. And as Chris said yesterday, if there is no interest, there would be no further tests. And then, this is also very interesting, we have been thinking about the level of expertise of the users, and because we want to propose a demographic methodology, testing a specific community, which is already familiarized with the technology and immersive environments, as this will allow us to do the test at home, because the expert will already have the head-mounted display and all these technological tools, so to say. And we are thinking about doing the recruitment in specialized for online. Well, the main hypothesis we have is that skills VR player will elicit better results, as they already know the environment, and they will not be overwhelmed by this new information, this new environment, the head-mounted display, and so on. So this would allow us to ask more depth questions. So basically, what we are suggesting is to change the user-centric research for the skills-centric research. And that's all so far. I know I have left a lot of questions with no answers, but that was on purpose, because I hope I would be able to answer all of them very soon. And well, now if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, or whatever, I would be more than happy to discuss them with you. Thank you.